Hello guys, do you want to learn about photography but you only have a low budget for that? Don't worry. Today I will let you know about the camera that have a good quality but there's only low budget for them. And also this very easy to use for beginner who wants to try about photography. So you just only watch this video until end, you will know what the camera is this. So check it out. Hello, what's up? Welcome to my channel and I am Dicky Perdana. So as I told you before, this time I would like to review a camera with low budget and it's a very suitable for beginner. And this camera named Nikon D3000. So this camera, I think I have used it for 5 years. I think. Yeah. When I was trying to learn about photography, I used this camera. It's very easy to use and have a simple menu here, as you can see. And then let's discuss firstly from advantage of this camera. Check it out. Alright, so the first advantage of the camera Nikon D3000 is high quality image. So this camera has 10 megapixel resolution sensor with DX format CCD, which is capable of producing the highest resolution image of 3872 times 2892 pixels. This makes it capable of providing very sharp and clear photo image with HD picture quality. So this is a few picture from Nikon D3000. Alright, so another advantage that you should consider is the built-in flash feature. This shot, like in an implementation of Nikon 3D Color Matrix 2 technology for the flash exposure. This feature functions to regulate shooting with flashlight, so they are more accurate than conventional systems that rely on reflected light. Alright, the next advantage of this camera is rugged design and easy of control. So the rugged design means is the body is more robust with a larger, more rounded shoulder arms. And this camera also equipped with 3-inch LCD screen, as you can see here. And then the latitude control is still identical to that of its predecessor, the Nikon D40. Alright, the another advantage of this camera is very friendly with beginners. The obstacle that novice photographer face are usually not far from difficulty of adjusting the camera mode. Likewise, their ignorance of the future in camera. Nikon ensures that the D3000 is a very beginner-friendly camera. New feature on this DSLR camera is the guide mode. The guide mode is feature will provide explanation to new user with a few questions like auto flash and all of that. Close up all tutorial here to the beginner can be learned here So even beginners who are just learning photography will also help by this feature. As you can see here, this view or delete, setup, image quality, image size, you can ask here. With a guide view, you can setting with no flash, distant subject, close up, sleeping face, and then if you click one of them like a landscape, they will give you some tutorial of that. So you just start shooting and take the picture. They already applied the option automatically like that. Just shoot and then they will give you the result that same in the setting. Alright, so the last advantage of this camera is price is worth the quality, which are granted to make you interested in buying it. The price of this camera is very cheap and compared to his competitors. The quality you will get is more than worth the price. In fact, you might not find the image quality and features on the product in other cameras. Well, in addition to the advantage, there are several disadvantages to this camera. So first one, the drawback of this camera is that there's no IF motor, which means that it may take a little longer to move the lens, and it does not have focus motor. It can only operate with manual focus. So another drawback is that the results are not good in areas with poor lighting level or low light, and there will be noise at ISO over 800. So this picture that I take on the low light condition, so the results are like this, so much noise as you can see here. Alright guys, you already hear about advantage and disadvantage of this camera, and right now I will give you some conclusions about this camera. So this camera is still worth it to buy these years. Why? Because this camera has a good price or low budget for who wants to learn about photography. And second, this camera is easy to use because this camera have a feature guide here, as you can see, guide here. So this feature is help beginner to understand how to take a picture, how to choose a menu, and anything else. So I think that's all about the review today. So I hope this video is very useful for you who wants to searching about reference the camera this year with the low budget. This camera is good for you, and then I very recommend you to buy this camera because this camera, as I said before, easy to use, good price and good quality also. So I think that's enough about review today. If you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe this video. And then thank you for all and cheers.